Alright, today's date is April 20th. No way. 2026. Basically, 5 to 6 in the evening. Well, there's been a lot of videos on YouTube directed towards me recently where the CIA, FBI, Pentagon, and all those security federal stuffness of trying to figure out where that educational event horizon of me was, because they were going through my whole past and not be able to figure it out. They've been indicating for the last 3 hours they figured it out once I said and pointed out 2 years old, which is more complicated than most 30-year-olds think. Of that last video I just posted earlier today. At 2, I'm figuring stuff like that out. 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds typically do not figure that out though. That's my event horizon of education, of where it started to begin, of self-education. Now there's 3 categories of education before you're 18. Self, public, or like school in general, and home atmosphere. Oh, let's add the 4th, and friends. Peers, in other words. I'm only 2 thinking more advanced than most 30 or 40-year-olds anywhere in modern time of self-education. That is the horizon they've been looking for in my education and where it began. They couldn't find it because it was too young for them to figure it out. But they had pinned it right where I said it was, 2 years old. So when I say there's nothing out there that's even remotely close, that's 41 years of self-education. Schooling of public and all that, before 18, peers, church, and home. Dude, that's a lot of education of, and I still got it within and understand it. Even at from 2. Oh yeah, I've also said in the past year, I have woken up in my mom's womb when I was in her womb before I was birthed. And I still remember it. I am far more than you people will ever imagine when it comes to understanding anything. I don't care how smart you think you are not even close. I'll put it that way to be polite, even though I really don't want to be. Plus, if it does seem like I'm not interested in any conversation for the last 3-4 months, yeah, there's a reason. I have to, well, I don't have to, I'm just kind of that thing out there at the edge of time and space. I have to worry about it beating the heck out of me and going down. So that's where my focus has been. So I'm protecting you all once again, but you're still trying to come from my throat. Me, I'm focused on that, which is coming up in a few thousand years, potentially, of me having to defend humanity by the retarded government in the future of ours. So, FBI, if you figure out exactly now where that seal is coming from a CIA agent that has no name, yeah, the future people, the future CIA agents that ain't even alive yet, that summon that thing. It's only on page 3. Just now imagine how thick that file is all together on me. Just keep your retardedness away from me of unlawfulness, especially unlawful sin, because my religion doesn't support it. It's called Christianity. Say within boundary law, unlawful sins. You do the opposite, that's an unlawful sin. How are you going to pay for that? Especially of treason, of stalking, which is invasion of privacy. As the Bible says, you have to do before you pass on. Right? Or before Christ comes back. Either or. Depends on what comes first. So, stop throwing your unlawful sin at me. As I still sit here protecting you every second of my existence so far, and I have to look forward to, oh my god, that thing is going to hurt me. But I still get down, trapped. Way to go, government. Thanks a lot.